Have you ever had a persistent cough that just won't quit? It may not be an ordinary cold, but it's really whooping cough.
Whooping cough is not an ordinary illness like the common cold. It is caused by bacteria known as Bordetella pertussis in the respiratory system that attach and release toxins on the cilia, which causes the airways to swell.
This can be spread through coughing, sneezing, and is extremely contagious. The symptoms are like those of most of those like the common cold, which include runny nose at first. After a few weeks, thick mucus accumulates in the airways, causing uncontrollable coughing, extreme fatigue, and trouble breathing.
In infants, the side effects are more severe. They can get pneumonia, stop breathing, lose weight, have seizures, and potentially die from these complications. This is why it is important for everyone to get vaccinated, especially women who are pregnant.
Infants cannot get their first vaccine until they're 2 months old. This is why mothers are urged to get the vaccine while pregnant, because it can prevent severe symptoms within the first 2 months. As the child gets older, the vaccine will begin to fade. By preteen years, doctors advise getting booster shots to further prevent whooping cough.
So, just like any illness, remember to always wash your hands, take care of your hygiene, and get your shots to prevent an illness like this. A child's life could hang in the balance.
Summer is the favorite season of many, but with all the extra sun comes the responsibility of keeping your skin safe.
The best way to stay safe in the sun is to wear sunscreen, as it effectively blocks the sun's harmful UVB rays. It's measured with an SPF value, but what does SPF even mean?
SPF is the relative measurement of how much sunscreen can protect the skin. As the SPF value increases, the protection it offers does too. However, it doesn't increase by much. SPF 100 only blocks 6% more UV rays than SPF 15.
This means that SPF 30 should keep you covered when you are out in the sun. However, you should still reapply sunscreen every 2 hours or even more often if you're sweating or swimming.
Sunscreen may be the best way to save your skin from overexposure to sun, but there are other ways to help as well. Wearing tightly woven clothing that blocks out light, a wide-brim hat, and UV-absorbent sunglasses are effective steps in the prevention of sunburn.
Sunburns may not seem that bad, but extensive overexposure can cause damage to your eyes, heat exhaustion, heat stroke, heat rash, wrinkles, or skin cancer. Heat stroke and skin cancer can be deadly, so stay aware of your body and your skin conditions.
Thanks for listening, and this summer, remember to stay safe in the sun.
Vascular dementia is a disease caused by damage to the vascular system. The damage is either a leakage or a blockage, commonly caused by stroke, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes. The deadly effect is the failure of oxygenated blood reaching the brain cells. And brain cells without oxygen die, and with the death of a brain cell is the death of a memory.
Those 65 and older are especially inclined to be more susceptible to this progressive disease. This disease affects them through changes in memory, thinking, and movement.
How would you feel if one day your grandparent woke up and couldn't remember your name and how much you love and appreciate them? Wouldn't you love to change this?
Research shows how living a healthy lifestyle, which includes routine exercise and lowering one's cholesterol, results in less blockages and leakage. This, combined with routine doctor visits, results in improvement in prevention of this disease.
In order to learn more about the care and prevention of vascular dementia for a loved one, you can contact the National Dementia Helpline at 1-800-100-500.
In 2015, a 17-year-old teen in Minnesota ran through a red light, killing a father and his 10-year-old daughter. The teen had been texting behind the wheel and had ignored her friend's pleas to put the phone down. The teen was later charged with 2 counts each of criminal vehicular homicide and criminal vehicular operation, texting and driving without a valid license. This all could have been avoided if she had put down the phone and focused on the road.
Each day in the United States, approximately 9 people are killed and more than 1,000 are injured in crashes that reportedly involve a distracted driver. Driving distractions can be in the form of texting, talking on a cell phone, eating, applying makeup, using navigation systems, reading, writing, or talking to passengers. Texting while driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than drunk driving. With nearly 390,000 injuries occurring each year from accidents caused by texting while driving, how can a single text be worth the life of you or someone else?
When it all comes down, the responsibility of staying focused on the road lies within you. Turn your phone on to drive mode. Download safe driving apps. It can wait. It could mean the difference between life and death.
Hey, Allie.
What's up, Leah?
Just finished my run. I'm about to make a fruit smoothie. Wanna come?
No thanks, I'd rather have a Twinkie or some chips.
Are you sure your desires are starting to show?
How?
Well, obesity is a growing problem in our country because 36.5% of adults are obese. Two major contributors are poor diet and exercise.
What's wrong with my diet and exercise?
The junk food you are eating has little nutritional value and is high in fat. Having less of an appetite for the right foods can lead you to have nutritional deficiencies.
But junk food tastes good, so I think it's worth it.
Processed foods like Twinkies and chips can increase your risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes. Natural whole foods like vegetables have less calories, which is healthier. Visit choosemyplate.gov for more ways to eat healthier.
Maybe I should go with you to get that fruit smoothie because I'm realizing that just because junk food tastes good in the moment, it can have bad long-term effects.
Yes, and exercising is good for losing weight and becoming healthier. By not exercising, you're putting yourself at risk of many life-threatening conditions such as cancer, stroke, and heart disease.
Wow, I never realized the effects of my lifestyle. It's time for a change. Thanks, Leah.
In 2014, 31% of all driving fatalities was due to alcohol use. 10% of all U.S. children have parents who struggle with alcohol addiction. Almost 50% of all liver diseases is due to the use of alcohol. I could go on and on about the statistics of alcohol abuse and the damage it does, but I think you get the point. Alcoholism is an addiction that many don't understand. It's a drug addiction. It's a drug called a depressant, and a depressant slows down the vital functions of your organs. If you or a loved one shows signs of alcohol addiction, there are ways to get help. There are local AAs that you can attend, which are meetings for support. So help your loved ones.
Hello everyone, I'm Adam.
And I'm Chris.
And we're here to talk to you about nicotine addiction.
Vaping is the newest way to get your nicotine fix and is taking the world by storm. Vaping has become more common than smoking in a high school environment, but vaping as a teen can actually set you up for years of nicotine dependency. By hitting a vape, you release nicotine into your brain, which activates nicotine receptors. The nicotine receptors release dopamine, which reprograms your brain to associate vaping with feeling good, and provides a reward each time you do it, creating that cycle of addiction that many Americans can't make it out of.
And there are also tons of health risks caused by vaping or smoking. It is possible that nicotine may harm the development of brains in children, which could also affect memory and attention. Additionally, smoking contributes to hair loss, cataracts, psoriasis, wrinkly sagging or stained skin, yellow stained teeth, damaged teeth and gums, stained fingers, age spots, lip lines, poor skin tone, and other cosmetic issues that all contribute to physical aging. Essentially, smoking turns you ugly.
In addition, there are more people addicted to nicotine in the United States than any other drug. There has even been research done which suggests that nicotine could be as addictive as heroin, cocaine, or alcohol. This is especially concerning as vaping has become increasingly popular among teens.
And did you know that every year about half of smokers try to quit permanently, but only 6% are successful? This shows just how difficult it can be to overcome nicotine addiction and to quit smoking or vaping for good. Hopefully all this information helps you to make healthy decisions for yourself and stay away from all nicotine products.
Yeah, that's right. Don't vape, kids. It's not cool and it's not healthy.
Hello, as you all may know, I am Trey.
Hi, I'm Cody, and today we will be sharing you information about concussions.
A concussion is a traumatic brain injury that affects your brain function. Effects are usually temporary but can include headaches and problems with concentration, memory, balance, and coordination.
Symptoms of a concussion include headache or feeling of pressure in the head, temporary loss of consciousness, confusion of feeling as if a fog, amnesia surrounding the traumatic event, dizziness or seeing stars.
Concussions usually come from sports, and the most common sport is football. Despite the helmets they use for protection, the impact is just too strong.
Concussions can be the leading cause of death, as there is approximately 50,000 deaths caused by the brain traumatic injuries, etc.
The long-term effects of a concussion can be very severe and can even include death. Some long-term effects are temporary loss of brain function, physical and emotional symptoms like vomiting, confusion, depression, headaches, and trouble falling asleep.
Scientists are coming up with more ideas to prevent concussions, as there are an estimated 3.6 million concussions per year. Do us all a favor and protect yourself by wearing a helmet and make good choices.
Hi, my name is Hayden Page.
My name is Kevin Russo.
And I'm Matt Thurber.
I'm here to inform you on the abnormal pressure of blood through your veins, which is classified as high blood pressure. Some facts about high blood pressure are, there are two types of high blood pressure, primary hypertension and secondary hypertension. Primary hypertension tends to develop over a longer period of time, while secondary hypertension appears suddenly and causes a more severe high blood pressure. Conditions of secondary hypertension include obstructive sleep apnea, kidney problems, adrenal gland tumors, and thyroid problems.
Stress can temporarily increase blood pressure. Diets with high amounts of sodium can force your body to retain fluid. Smoking can increase your risk of high blood pressure because the chemicals in tobacco products can cause arteries to become narrow. It can cause heart attack, stroke, heart failure, kidney disease, and vascular dementia. Most people with high blood pressure have no detectable signs or symptoms even when their blood pressure is really high.
So listen to us carefully. High blood pressure should not be ignored. If you want to lower your chance of high blood pressure, do the following. Do not smoke, exercise on a regular basis, watch your weight, and eat a healthy diet that does not contain a large amount of sodium. If you already have high blood pressure, you may want to take a medicine to help lower it. If you have any questions regarding high blood pressure and the effects of it on your life, consider talking to your doctor.
Ah! Did we wake you?
If you have narcolepsy, the answer should be no.
Narcolepsy is a chronic neurological disorder. It affects your sleep cycle, making you fall asleep during normal activities. It can happen while driving, eating, or even just sitting in class.
About 135 to 200,000 people in the U.S. have narcolepsy. It could be higher because some cases go undiagnosed.
Excessive sleepiness, sleep attacks, hallucinations, and episodes of cataplexy are all symptoms of narcolepsy.
They start during ages 7 to 25 but can occur at any time of life.
The causes of this disorder are autoimmune disorders, family history, major stress, brain injuries, and hormonal changes.
There are a few types, type 1, type 2, and secondary narcolepsy. Oh no, you have narcolepsy. You should make lifestyle changes like taking short naps, maintain a regular sleep schedule, no caffeine or alcohol before bed, exercise regularly.
What did I miss?
I was just in the middle of telling you how to treat narcolepsy.
Oh, I know some of those. I could relax before bed, and there's also medications to help too.
There is no cure for narcolepsy right now. Hopefully in the future we can find one.
But you can make the symptoms better by making the lifestyle changes described earlier.